Divorced parents of minor children, here's a great idea you should implement. Conduct a yearly audit, if you will, to ensure that everything is covered when it comes to the custody and parent time schedule, child support issues, and more. Specifically, make sure that the minor children's doctors and dentists and other healthcare providers have complete and accurate contact information for both parents. The same goes for ensuring that the children's schools have up-to-date and complete parent contact information. Some parents will try to remove the other parent from the child healthcare provider and/or school records so that they can falsely paint the other parent, who they've removed from the records, as uninterested in and disengaged from the children's health care. Some parents try to remove the parent contact information so that they can make unilateral choices for the children's health care without the other parent's knowledge by claiming, well, the other parent didn't weigh in on this decision, so I had to do it all by myself. Making sure that your contact information is known and complete and accurate is good to confirm when it comes to the children's church records as well, their athletic team records, club records, etc. It's also not just a good idea, it's crucial. If there are any emailing lists, text message groups, or other means of notifying parents of the children's events and activities and deadlines, make sure you are on those lists as well, and that you are being sent notifications of everything those lists provide. Even if you think or know you were on such lists before, check to ensure at least yearly that your ex hasn't maliciously removed you from any of them, and check to ensure that you were not inadvertently removed from any of them. Don't just email or text the people who take care of, educate, and interact with your children and that you need to know things from. It's important to have a written record, of course, but make sure you meet with them in person as well, so that they know who you are too, so that they have that personal interaction and relationship. Make sure you do so at least once a year. If you and your ex are using a shared calendar to keep track of the children's activities, such as healthcare appointments and school and extracurricular activities, athletic practices and game schedules, family gatherings, vacations, and the like, make sure the calendar is working properly and hasn't been disabled or modified or sabotaged in any way to prevent you from accessing it, viewing it, and updating it. Some parents will try to manipulate the calendar to make it appear that the other parent doesn't use it or keep it current. Some parents will try to manipulate the calendar or its data to schedule other events and activities the other parent added to the calendar to prevent that parent and the children from enjoying those activities and events together, or to claim that the parent failed to notify the other parent of certain activities and events. Some parents will even go so far as to try to completely delete entries from the calendar. Make sure that doesn't happen. And make sure that you have documentation of current insurance cost information and insurance cards, or if you are the parent who owns the insurance policies that cover the children's care, make sure you provide your ex with documentation of current insurance cost information and with the insurance cards, so that no one is paying more or less than is needed for insurance coverage, and so that such expenses aren't being duplicated. Make sure that any costs incurred for the children that your ex is obligated to reimburse you for have been documented properly with a bill or invoice to show you incurred the expense, and with a receipt to show that you paid the expense and how much you in fact paid. You should not be doing this only once a year, but monthly. But overall, you get the idea. Make sure you take care of this audit yearly and monthly as needed.